probably all getting a little tired. You know, we want to try to break it down. I will say, if you haven't noticed the new equipment we brought this year, the lighting rig that we brought in, this is a brand new lighting rig that we got that we started to use here for this weekend for all of our shows. It's helped out a lot. So we're happy to get that. But so thank you guys for coming. My name's Greg Fennell. I am the CEO from Sabaku Con Entertainment, of course. And we've been running this show now for 10 years. Thank you, and a big thank you to you guys, because we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for everybody here that comes and supports us on a yearly basis. We had a vision 10 years ago, well 11 years ago, 10 years plus the COVID lull for the 1 year, to try to bring an anime convention to this city and grow and try to help this community grow too. I think we've done a pretty good job. There's always room for growth. And one of the things is we're always looking for more help. I think that's the one area that as we keep on growing on a yearly basis, we're really looking for more people to come and help us, just on the event support side. You get a badge for the weekend. You usually, if you're working the full 12 hours, which is 4 hours a day, you get an extra badge to be able to give to one of your friends. You get food for the weekend. You get cool merch at the end of the weekend. We kind of spoil you a little bit. So if you're ever interested, or if you know anybody who is interested, please let them know, because as we start to build our growth for next year, we're going to be looking for that. We are going to stay on Memorial Day weekend, which seems to be the kind of best spot for us to land. So if you're scheduling your dates for next year, just make sure you keep us open for Memorial Day. So real quick, as we talk about the event support and staff, if you were event support or staff for this weekend, would you please stand up? We really would not be successful at this show or any of our other shows if it wasn't for the event support and staff for the weekend. We are a crazy bunch. So if you do ever come and help us out in any way, even for 4 hours over the weekend for one of the days, we will either scare you away because of how crazy we are, or you will fall madly in love with us and never leave. I think that's kind of been the way it's been. But we're just a whole bunch of goofballs that are all friends, and we just put on this show and all the other shows we do because we love what we do, and we really love coming into all the different cities and helping build the communities, and really that's the growth, right? It's doing something here that helps not only us grow, but helps other events in this community grow, and helps more people know about this community overall. And that's really one of my challenges to you as you walk out of this show. Go to a local event coming up, go to another local convention coming up, go to a thing at a store and make a new friend. Find somebody that's sitting there that maybe seems a little shy, because a lot of us are introverts. I'm not, sorry, I'm an extrovert. And maybe you're a little afraid to talk or hiding in the corner, and strike up a conversation. Just hang with them for a little bit, see if you have like-minded, and maybe do something with them at that show, and then go do something with them maybe at another show, another event. And do the same thing, you two do the same thing with 2 new people. And that helps the community grow, and it helps the community get stronger. This world's a really weird place right now, and a lot of us need support, myself included, even though I'm an extrovert and I'm a very bubbly person. It's just scary to see some of the things that are happening, and we need more than ever to rally around everybody and support and love, and don't put out the hate, right? So if you can take anything from that, please take that to heart. We're all here for one main mission, to be the like-minded, crazy individuals we all are, enjoying anime and gaming over the weekend, and I really hope you guys kind of take that to heart. Excuse me. So we brought our first big international guest this year, so I hope you guys got a chance to see him. If you didn't, shame on you. You missed Con from Bleach, his voice actor. He was amazing, and he was doing signings all weekend, and his panels were awesome. We are planning on probably, as long as we keep on seeing the growth, bringing out at least one international guest on a yearly basis. We are kind of following the same model that we followed with Sabaton way back in the day, that I said after we hit a certain number, that was a number that we'd be able to have enough money coming into the business so that we could actually pay, because international guests are a little bit more expensive than local for flights and stuff like that. They don't cost more overall, but it's, I mean, for themselves, but the flights alone is usually almost the cost of a guest. So that's like bringing 2 or 3 guests out at a time. So it was great to have him out, and it was nice to see the growth from last year to be able to let us do that for this year. So expect to see that same thing next year as well. We are going to be working, launching a new street team here in Albuquerque. And the goal is, over the years that we're going to be here, is to every couple months have something at a store, somewhere in the evening, something over the weekends, something that we can just kind of start pull people together better and start helping the community get a little tighter. Again, that's been one of our goals. It's been hard to do, and I'll be blunt. It's been hard to pull a lot of people here from Albuquerque to help. Everybody wants to come to conventions and have fun, and not a lot of people want to come and deal with our craziness behind the scenes. So I hope you kind of take that and see if you can help out where you are. But look for more information from us over probably the next couple of months as we start to plan and start working with some of the local areas to start doing some of the stuff that we're planning on doing. So, and if you're interested in helping out in the street team in any way, reach out to me. I've already got someone that's kind of going to be my coordinator for it, and then I can get you in touch with them, and we can kind of go forward with that so you can help out in that area. And if you have ideas of where to have it, please let us know. We're always looking for more suggestions on places to do to do things. My mouth isn't working right now. Sorry. It's been a long week. I will be quiet a second here, and I'm looking to see. I know Kazua's here. I think that might be the only guest that we have here in the room, though. So I will bring Miss Kazuwa up on stage.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Greg. We are always very happy to be here and see you all, and very, very, honored, that he brings us all the time. So, thank you so much for having us again, and hope you had a wonderful weekend, and you have to come back next year.
Grace? Oh, Grace is here? Ah, yes. Oh, way over there. Hiding in the corner. Get her up here, Grace. And who else?
I'm looking for the facial hair.
I'm looking for a little 12-year-old boy face.
Hi guys. Hi. I'm Grace Knight. If you didn't know, I was a guest here. This is my first time guesting. Thank you so much. I can't say thank you more. This has been an amazing experience, and I truly am speechless and honored to be a part of anything that Sabaku Con provides. I stalk them all the time, so I wanted to do a big shout out to everyone behind the scenes. You guys really I didn't even really see it until this weekend, how much they do for us to provide this convention. Thank you.
I moved out to New Mexico about 2 years ago. My girlfriend gave me ultimatums: either you move to me or it ain't gonna happen. and I'm so glad that I did. Out of all the events, out of all the conventions I've been to, Sabaku has been my favorite. And I'm not saying that because I'm up here on stage. I'm saying because I mean it. And it's the con workers, and honestly, out of all the events I've done, it's the people out here. Everybody is so happy to be a part of something, and they're so happy to be walking the hallways, and they're so happy with anything and everything, and it's just such a positive force out here. And I'm so happy that I was able to move out here and to experience everything. I just want to say thank you to you guys. That's it.
we've been working a lot lately. Since after COVID, the Monkey Paw team's really been working behind the scenes heavily. I will do a shameless plug. If you guys know, our largest show is Sabaku, which is a Labor Day weekend down in Phoenix. Last year we posted 26,000 in attendance. It's kind of scared us. And then the fortunate or unfortunate thing, depending on where you land on the radar, we're probably going to be about 30,000 plus in attendance for this year, the way things are going. The good thing is we've moved over to 2 hotels now, so we've moved gaming over to its own location. We've moved main events over to its own location. So if you haven't ever checked out Sabaku, come this year because you will have a blast. I started the show, so we're celebrating 10 years here. We're celebrating 15 years for Sabaku this year, and this was literally the first show that I started. And it's been my baby the whole way along the way. It's in its teenage years now, so sometimes I get a little mad at it and I want to throw it in the corner. Trust me, I really do. But it's been our life's blood. I was talking to somebody earlier when we talked about staff. My senior staff for Monkey Paw, almost every person in the senior staff position has been with me since the beginning. They were the ones that helped us launch back in 2008, and they've been with me along the way, the whole way. And that should tell you something. That tells you that we are really a family. And I'm not kidding you when I tell you we're a crazy family. We really are. But it's the love that we have, and I think that's the reason why we've been so successful as a staff and just for the shows overall, is because we're doing this for the right reason. We're doing this for you guys, and people think I say this and they think it's corny, but what makes me the happiest is on Sunday whenever I see people walking out the door with a smile on their face. It gives me such energy and makes me want to do the next show. Right? I mean, that's what really why we do this, is for you guys to be able to enjoy yourselves, have fun. I mean, it's just been a life's work for us, but I can't thank you guys enough for all the support you guys have given us and the staff that's been with us all the way along the way. We're going to be doing a lot of crazy things this year for 15 years. So if you have never gone to it, please do. And if you have gone to it and you've gone to it recently, you know the craziness, and it's supposed to be a little bit more crazier starting this year. So, excuse me. Before I get to the attendance and we can close, I always forget to do this until the very end. We have a small amount of badges up here. Not every day. I think all we have left is full events, Friday and Saturday badges. So you're welcome once we finish up to come on up here and grab a badge. Don't have to race. I think we have enough stack here for everybody that's in the room, so if you want to grab one of each. And then if you're interested or if you know somebody who is an artist that would like to help out in the future, please let us know. I have a guy who does our badges specifically and kind of curates all the badges, but I know he's always looking for people to help out as well. So I don't know where he has, if he's looking for more people right now, or if he can put you on the list if you know some artists that are interested. But please just shoot us an email either on social media, shoot us a message on social media, or shoot me an email directly at greg@monkeypaw.com, and I can get you guys kind of connected as well. So with that being said, I know we want to try to get everything shut down tonight and get going. My brain's going in a different direction. So before I say that, the one thing that I will say for this year, which was kind of impressive as we start to get towards the numbers, is we almost sold the vendor hall out already for next year. We've never here done that. We've always been about 70% sold here at the show. Thank you guys for spending your money in that hall this weekend. Our vendors did amazing. And that's one of the, again, we do this to help the community, right? We do this to help all these artists and help all these vendors who probably are still trying to get out of the COVID slump, right? And it's been nice to see our shows really put the money back in the pockets of a lot of these artists who really didn't have a job for 18 months for a lot of people. So it was nice to see vendors in there doing really good and the artists doing really good. I had a vendor in there that last year made numbers he didn't think he'd ever make here, and he broke that number this year. Nice. So it's nice to hear that. So out of all the entire vendor hall, unless it's changed since I walked in here. We only have 2 artist tables left to sell for us to be sold out for 2024. So if you know anybody that wanted to be an artist here and they want to get in a space, tell them they should be watching our social media. We'll announce when we open up our 24 sales. We will launch 24 sales probably at the very beginning of July to kind of give the month lull between the two. So just tell them to watch social media. We'll make the announcement. Since it's only 2, we probably will kind of do a lead up to make sure people know when exactly we're going to open it. So the mad dash to grab the last 2 are going to be sold. So please let everybody know who is they're interested to do that. So 2022's attendance, which was the big growth for us for the leading into last year, was 2,147, which was a really good number for here. And we didn't think we were going to push 2,000 for a couple more years, just because it's been growing, but not growing as fast as some of the other shows that we've had. So, but it's been a good steady growth. Again, this year's been another growth year, which is the biggest attendance we've ever had here at Sabaku, which is awesome. So Sabaku Con 2023's attendance is 2,218. So while it wasn't the crazy growth that we saw from the previous year into last year, it was good growth, and it shows that you guys really like us being on this weekend. So I can't thank you guys enough. Please, if you can, spread the word about us if you had fun. Give us feedback on our social media or shoot us emails if you just have an idea or if you want to see something different. I can't thank you guys enough. 10 years here, we'll be here in another 10 years. We're never going to leave you guys. You're part of our family from now on. So I thank you guys so much. And with that being said, Sabaku's closed for 23. Thank you guys. You can come to the badges.